Your Country 1039 KGRT, Miss Carrie Underwood for you.
Time now for your question of the day. Brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Markets of Las Cruces. Fresh produce, bread, meat, honey, food trucks, handmade art, music, and more. Every Saturday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. to 1 p.m., downtown Las Cruces.
That's right, time for our question of the day, brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. And, say, do you ever have those embarrassing moments, I mean, things that are perfectly normal that happen, and then you just get that, sinking feeling in your stomach. Almost kind of like when you're talking Star Wars on the radio. Anyway, a website has put together a list of normal things, because it's normal to talk about Star Wars, but it's all these normal things that feel just a little embarrassing. Like trying to park in a tight space. Everybody's just sitting there watching you to say, are they going to do it? Doing yard work in front of your house, right out there in public. Or sitting there while the restaurant staff sings happy birthday to you. Well, they could put you on a saddle. That's been done to me before. Well, a clinical psychologist says that many of those trigger self-consciousness or an uncomfortable awareness of one's self. It must be a clinical term there. So basically, you feel like the center of attention and you aren't sure how to act, or you're worried about creating an awkward scene. Yeah, it's called embarrassment. Yeah, pretty much that's it. And it'll happen in weird times and weird things that you could get embarrassed. I'm trying to think of any times that I felt really embarrassed. I think sometimes when I'm out in front of people talking, and I guess you could say performing in that way, because I'll be honest, yeah, I'm in radio, but I sit in a small room by myself and talk to myself. So when you got other people watching, somewhat embarrassing, but I do have fun with it. It is kind of fun too. But anyway, so that's normal for me. But what about you? Are there any normal things that you do that kind of feel embarrassing to you at times? Yeah, go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day. You can call them in, you can text them in, and of course, that's 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478 is that number. And of course, you can also leave your comments down below as well, because we are live on our social media pages. I know you can't see me, but for those that can, comment down below. Let us know your answer for our question of the day today, which is, are there any normal things that feel embarrassing to you? Kind of think there, but just a little bit of that awkwardness kind of creeps in on occasion. Yeah. Go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day, which is brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las Cruces. All right, all the correct buttons are pushed, and I know this as specifically, and these are individual things, but when I forget to push a button, yeah, sometimes that would be a little embarrassing for me, because I am a professional. Yes. My friends, let me know your answers for our question of the day. Are there any things? Let's see. Someone just sent me a text that says, I have ADHD, so everything is awkward to me. Yeah, well, sometimes, I suppose, but the thing is that you just kind of get distracted by something else. I will squirrel all the time, so sometimes if I'm feeling embarrassed, something will distract me, and I just kind of forget about it, I'm trying to think when the last time I felt really embarrassed. When I was up in TRC, because seems like everybody knows me up there. So that's a little embarrassing right there. Or when my coworkers, tell me what a good job I'm doing. I'm going like, nah, I'm doing okay. But yeah, sometimes that is embarrassing. I don't think I take praise very well. It's a thing, maybe. I don't know. But what about you? Are there things that kind of give you that awkward, embarrassing feeling, but they're perfectly normal most of the time? Yeah, go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day. Once again, call them in, text them in, 575-523-5478. That's 575-523-KGRT. And, of course, leave your comments down below for your answers to our question of the day. In the meantime, let's go ahead and see what's going on in and around the world. Class of 2026 graduates can snag a free 3-pack of original glazed donuts today at Krispy Kreme stores. That's nice because nothing says graduation is going to be fun like a sugar rush. Sometimes those ceremonies take a while. Sometimes you need the sugar. Let's see. United Press International says festival in Tancetero, Mexico, recently broke a Guinness World Record for the world's largest bowl of guacamole. Yes, chefs and farmers created a 14,991-pound bowl of guac, and that beat the previous record of 10,961 pounds of guacamole that was set in 2022. And the thing about those food Guinness World Records is that when you prepare the food, you have to serve it. People have to eat it for the record to actually count. So, like world's largest enchilada, yeah, that's why when Roberto Estrada was doing that back in the day, he had to serve the enchilada to other people. I've seen also like biggest like cotton candy animal or something like that, and then everybody had to eat the cotton candy afterward. So that's a whole lot of guac, though. I mean, I'm not a guacamole fan, so y'all can enjoy that. But 14,991 pounds of guac. Must be getting for the ready for the Memorial Day weekend. Yeah. Let's see. Ray Romano apparently earns $18 million a year for residuals from Everybody Loves Raymond. That's a nice little retirement check. Let's see. Jessica Simpson is defending her kid's flying coach and her flying first class to Hawaii. She says her mother paid for the flight and tickets. Well, that's nice of mom. And apparently, to no big surprise, the Memorial Day barbecue is going to cost a little bit more this year. Money Talk says that ground beef recently cost nearly $7 a pound for the first time in history. Steaks are now averaging $13.02 a pound. That's up 70% since January of 2020. Cattle herds are small due to drought and high feed costs. Some people are making their hamburger meat go farther by adding lentils and beans. If I'm being honest, big Hamburger Helper fan. Although I have started buying like hamburger pork mix because it's a little cheaper. I don't know. Have you guys seen that? Anyway, yeah. So big surprise, big news. Things are getting more and more expensive. Did not see that one coming. Okay, I did kind of see that one coming. Yeah. Once again, go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day. Today, are there any normal things that feel embarrassing to you? There's normal things that happen, but, you just get a little embarrassed when things like that happen. So, yeah, go ahead and let me know your answers for our question of the day, which is brought to you by the Farmers and Crafts Market of Las